Hey, what's good, everyone? Audiolithic Mac, and I'm back with another video. Now, in this video, right, I'm going to discuss our good friend Ave McCree over here. Now, he has made a video about yours truly. Now, calling me out, saying I'm the toxic one, right? And then he has a meme of me eating a hot dog. I guess he thinks I'm severely overweight. Well, yeah, I can admit I've gained a few pounds since retiring from the military. Yeah, I've gained a few pounds. But one thing that he doesn't know, that I actually have trophies for weightlifting. Yeah. So I can lift, right? And even back then, right? 315 pounds worth of hot dogs at multiple reps. Yeah. And I had a trophy, right? Well, I have a trophy, right? Where I won the weightlifting competition for squat and bench press, right? I benched around 425 with the weight rested on my chest. And then after that, right, I squatted 550 pounds, right? Dead parallel, right? And then raised up. Now, I could have added 50 more pounds because my true max in squat is 675 pounds, right? Yes. But I stopped at 550 because no one else could even beat the 550 at the competition. So I just stopped at 550 because I already had the trophy won. So, and I'll post some videos of me lifting weights. Well, check this video out right here. Here's a video of me lifting 315 pounds just like it was a hot dog.
My way. That's what this is about. So you got to recognize when it gets tough, you better get tough. Easy does not count. Easy does not work. You can't cheat your way up. You got to push it.
Now, back to Ave McCree, right? Now, he has said some things about me saying I'm the one that's toxic. But if you recall, right, he is the king of being toxic. If you look at a lot of his videos in the past, because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to squeeze and sneak and scheme a promotion of his videos so people can go back and watch the videos of him, right, calling companies out and other people out, mainly Timberland, who is a legend. Now, he called a real Grammy Award winning, multiple Grammy Award and multiple hit legend out. Y'all remember when he did that? But he's talking about me. All I was calling out was the grifting and the panhandling on social media in the music community, along with the toxic environment that this has caused by many of the content creators in this space. Now, with EASKI, I would not say his name. So I said I'm not going to say his name, but I'll spell it out, right? Now, he conned me out of $300 for a fake phone and consultation. Now, not one single time, right, did I call him a name. I did not call him satanic. I did not call him a homophobic slur, which is, I'm surprised that YouTube didn't catch that because he used the G word a lot, right? I'm just calling out the behavior that I've seen, right? I'm just going to be straight up. Now, multiple times on his live, he has said the N word in front of a white man, Tom Hilby, made Tom Hilby feel uncomfortable. It's almost like he was trying to influence Tom Hilby to say the N word live. You know what I'm saying? See, that's bad behavior. That's just some things you just don't do. And that's what I'm calling out. And that's why I kind of like stopped following him. I don't follow him. The only reason why I have a membership still pending because I canceled my membership, right? And hopefully in the next couple of weeks it will be gone. And I'll be glad I'm done with that. That's that part of my life that was pretty much a waste of time to some extent. But to some extent, there was some valuable stuff there. See, I don't bash anybody. I do not bash anyone. Name calling, because that is immature right there. Again, what I do is call out the bad behavior, like I do with these pretendians and grifters on TikTok. I mean, they are all over the place on TikTok.
Pretendians suffer from pseudologia fantastica.
Pseudologia fantastica is a psychiatric phenomenon also called pathological lying or mythomania, characterized by elaborate, compulsive, and often self-destructive lies that the person sincerely believes.
Spreading misinformation for grifts and got the nerve to beg for galaxies for spreading misinformation. That is just wild. So this is what I'm calling out. The grifting, the panhandling, the mocking of people with jobs, right? And I interviewed some people about that. I'm going to post those audio interviews as well. You have a job, right? You work every day, right?
Yeah.
Proud of your job, make a little money for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you think about people, right, who are on social media? They don't want to work. All they want to do is just panhandle and beg their followers for money, and they don't want a job. And what do you think about that? Both of you have to work every day, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about people who panhandle on social media like that? And then they mock people who work. What do you think about that?
That's hard to say, you know. They found a different way to find the money. You know. They post on the social media and a lot of people to see, a lot of people to follow. So they make the money from someone to look in there.
Yeah. I'm not talking about just making money from views. I'm talking about you work, you get a paycheck. I'm talking about these people demand you to give a portion of your money to them simply because they're on social media.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
I think they're just like trying to get money like an easy way, but like without trying to work, you know. But like it's not that good because like I see them on TikTok all the time. Like you know TikTok with the gifts.
Yeah.
They're just like begging people.
Yeah.
I don't really know much to say about it. I just know that they're probably just like begging for money.
Yeah.
Trying like to stay home all day and do nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm glad that you gave me your opinion. Now I want you to let everybody know that I didn't pressure you for your opinion. Did I? This is your honest opinion.
Yeah, that's just honest.
Okay, I appreciate it, my man. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Now you work hard every day, right? Mm-hmm. You know, what do you think about people on social media, right, who refuse to have a job? They feel like panhandling and wanting people to give them super chats while they just sit at home all day. But you work every day. Yeah. I mean, what do you feel about that?
I mean, after so many years, you just don't pay attention. It's just, to each their own. They don't think they need to work hard then.
Yeah. So
whatever work for each other. I don't like it personally. Everybody here grew up working hard, so
yeah.
We don't it's like handouts, not it's like nobody like hands out.
Yeah. So you want to work for something, then you earn something just from working, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you don't want nobody to just give you something because that's not being reciprocal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
you're just getting that out of how to say it, like pity. It's like you're spending like people like feel bad for you or like which is not, I don't know. Where I come from, it's like that doesn't really happen.
Yeah,
it's like if you don't work hard, then you just
basically it's called values. That's what it's called.
It's having values. Yeah, it's like you earn your money. Doesn't matter which way, but you find a way to earn it. As long as you work hard. Yeah, work hard, but not waiting, expecting for somebody else to give you something. But they work hard, and then they get off from work, and then they're looking at you like, hey, check out this, and please give me a super chat. Please click my affiliate link and spend more of your money, your hard-earned money. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, that's the growing consensus that I'm getting from everybody that I've interviewed, right? A lot of people just don't think this right. Really, the majority of people don't think people just sit at home all day and then expect others to give them money for nothing. That's just not right. It doesn't sit right to me either.
It doesn't sit right. Yeah, it's like you come here, you work every day, morning to night time. It's like, and then they ask you to like send them money, from like after like 12 hours, like 8 hours, 12-hour shift.
Yeah.
Then they just expect one of like us, to like give them money, feel bad for them and give them money so they can just keep staying at home doing nothing.
Exactly, exactly. Well, hey, I'm more power to you, man. I'm proud of any hard-working person who try to, something like me. When I first started working, you always start off at the bottom, then you work your way on up.
Yeah, I mean that's how I started here. I started at the bottom and then I just worked my way up.
Yeah.
Like you learn little by little everywhere, and then you just get more experience, and then try to move somewhere better, or like,
exactly. That's how it should be. That's exactly how it should be. Now, let me segue back to Ave McCree. Now, Ave McCree, even EASKI mentioned this about people who've done something in the industry or got a credit, right? So I'm going to ask you this, Mr. Ave, right? And it's all your content creators out there too. Should I get a reward like a super chat or let me see, an affiliate link, right? Or any type of donation, right? Simply because I was in the military? Ask yourself that question, right? Should I get some type of perk, right, from the community, monetary donation, simply because I won a trophy in a weightlifting competition? Now, that's just some accolades now. I'm going to ask you, give you another question, right? Should I get donations, super chats, affiliate links, and have the ability to exploit individuals simply because I have 3 college degrees, right? Those are accomplishments right there, right? Those are accomplishments that a lot of people have, right? But they don't expect anything in return for an accomplishment. All they request is opportunities to better themselves as a human being or an individual, right? That's all they expect, right? But you shouldn't expect some type of monetary, benefit simply because you accomplished something. Do you understand? That's the message that I'm sending to people like you, Av, and EASKI. Now, Mr. Al, I'm showing you all this right here. See, this is the difference between somebody like Ave McCree and myself. See, all of this gear here I paid for with my hard-earned working money. I paid for all this stuff from working. Now, you, on the other hand, Ave McCree, all you have done is pretty much run this little scheme that a lot of people are doing, not all, but some. I should say, let me clarify that. On social media, this scheme to get free stuff, right? Doing this promotion scheme to get free stuff. Now, the majority of his stuff is free, right? I want to see Ave McCree buy all this. That's what I challenge. Buy all this, Ave McCree. Buy all this and let's see what you're really made of, if you can. But I digress. See, now, this is the issue that I have now. Of course, he's the originator of bashing people in his content, right? He is the originator, one of the kings. Now, when someone flips the script and do it to them, that's when they get offensive, people. And it's all based on fear. That's what it's all based on. And then when people call them out of what they really are or what they truly represent, and then they really get fearful, they start recruiting the minions and they start the name calling and all that. I know because I was one of them, right? I am a reformed minion when it comes to EASKI. I defended EASKI like he was my own blood relative. Yes, I did, right? If Ave McCree said something bad about EASKI, boy, we would get in the comment section and troll his videos. Now, if anyone said anything about EASKI, right, we would just flood the comment section with negative trolling. I tell you what, we'll just troll the crap out of them, right? It's like Busy Works Beats, right? People used to troll Busy Works Beats, and Busy Works Beats said this and that. You got the Weaver mics over there. People who support Weaver Beats, they would go in and just flood negative comments and troll Busy Works Beats. I even did it myself. I admit, right? I was part of that negative, toxic community that's in the music community and nowhere else other than like the pretending and grifting community when people who call out that behavior and they get that negative response in return, right? But I'm going to say this to Ave McCree. I'm not going to call you any names because that's childish, sir. That's a child. All I'm here doing is letting you know it may be time to start looking for a job, sir. And that goes for anybody when, the limelight is dim. Just like a pro athlete, right? You see these pro athletes when they're young, they're on top of the world. But once they get waived or cut, then what? They would have to either go back to school if they haven't, or find a job, start a business. That's the nature of the game. You can be on top of the world in 1 minute, and the next minute you got to find a job because that life is over with now. No matter what accolades you had in the past, it's all about now. Now, not the past. The past is over and done, sir. What about now? Now, what I see from a lot of these content creators now is a lot of panhandling and grifting, waiting for people like me to work hard, who work hard and work for a living, get off of work, and then expect us to give them donations and our time, right? That's being very disingenuous, right? And to think, right? Because I just can't be that type of individual. And I interviewed a few people about this, right? And they told me their honest opinion. I would just be disrespecting myself, right? If I would just go around bumming and panhandling and then trying to con people like I'm Iceberg Slim or something. Because he created a blueprint when it comes to these schemes, right? To manipulate people to do stuff that they would not normally do. Right. And that's what we're calling out. We're calling out not only the misinformation, the pretendianism, but most importantly, the grifting that comes about when it comes to this type of behavior. That's all I'm doing, Mr. Ave McCree, trying to help you out, trying to give you some valuable information because eventually this is going to be over, right? When the grifting is going to be over pretty soon. So what are you going to do after that? A lot of y'all guys are pushing 60 years old. And I'm telling you what, if you don't have your Social Security on point or some type of pension plan, you guys are going to be struggling when you reach 60 years old. And that's what I'm here to give you some good advice that you can get, right? A good advice for you to plan for the future. Because I'll tell you what, when you reach 60 years old, and you try to get health insurance at that age, those premiums are going to destroy your finances. I'm telling you. And I know a lot of you guys have not put money into your Social Security. I know you haven't. So, because you got to have a job to be able to do that, right? And I know a lot of you don't. So it's going to be very sad to see a 60-plus-year-old man sitting around here grifting and panhandling the same way you see these guys on the side of the highway with a sign. I don't want that to happen to you, Av, or EASKI. So that's what I'm telling you now, right? Instead of trying to scheme and find little sneaky ways to earn money, just go find a job. You can be a music executive. Ave McCree has lots of knowledge and talent. He can easily become a marketing consultant. He can be a music marketing manager, right? He has that type of talent. He can work for a Kai instead of trying to squeeze promotion points, right? And get free gear. He can easily do that, but he chooses not to do that, which is very disheartening. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm here. I'm here to let you guys know that it's okay to have accolades in the past when it comes to anything. But those accolades are over. It's over. It's done now. I mean, you can try your best to do something now, but it's going to be kind of tough because now when it comes to music, just like EASKI said, everybody can do it. It's easy now. So when I see something like that, it's easy. One would think, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Go ahead and diversify. That's what you need to do. Now, there's nothing wrong with being on YouTube and making videos and that nature. But that is not a sustainable way to live in this economy. What I would do is find me a job, a part-time job, or start a business or something like that, and then do some videos on the side. It's not a good thing to go full turkey on this social media, people. It's very unpredictable. And I do not recommend that, because what'll end up happening, you'll slowly become a grifter. You will slowly be putting out misinformation, thinking you get some clickbait and all that. And you don't want that to happen, because that will damage and tarnish you as an individual. See, Ave McCree, it's all about respect and values. And it starts with the heart. See, it starts with the heart. And that's why I'm so hard on EA Ski. I am so hard on Ski, because it's your heart, G. It's your heart. That's what it is. It all starts with your heart. Now, he knew that his consultations was a fraud. He knew that. It was just a way to try to skim a quick $100, right? But he offered that consultation anyway. And he knew those drums he was selling were other individuals' drums that he recycled. He knew that, right? But he ended up selling and advertising and promoting that anyway. That all starts with your heart and your values, Ave McCree. That's what a lot of y'all don't understand. Y'all have gotten so obsessed with this social media that y'all have thrown values in the garbage. I want you to understand that, sir. You have literally thrown values in the garbage. And that's disheartening, and that's sad, you know. So that's all I have about Ave McCree. I hope he listens to this video and pay close attention. Like I stated before, I'm not going to go through that name bashing garbage. And I'm going to tell you this, I'm not part of any community at all other than my own community. A lot of y'all got to have your own organic community, which is outside of social media. I'm talking about real people outside of social media. That's a community. This YouTube social media thing is just ideological falsehoods. That's all it is. It's just bullshit, pretty much. It's fake and phony. And a lot of people, you don't even know who they are until you see their face or talk to them or meet them personally. I don't put any credence when it comes to social media, people. This is just entertainment for me. And yeah, a lot of people can get mad when they get called out, but that's all good. Like I stated before, we're going to keep pushing, because we got to end misinformation. We got to stop grifting, and we got to end the panhandling and always expecting something for free. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop it. Now, I want to show everybody this video, one video that I have on TikTok. Now, Ave McCree, right, when he made his little presentation, he picked a video where I was demonstrating, right, the oral exciter that I purchased, right? And I was just demonstrating the sound of the oral exciter from an old blues song, a blues beat that I recreated, right? A blues beat that I created. So, but he will never, ever post other beats that I have, right? He chose that one. And there's a reason why he chose that one. But as you can see here, this beat right here has 315 likes, right? That I posted 2,000 views, over 2,000 views, 315 likes. Now, what I do with music, I typically do like these docu songs, right? Docu snippets, right? That's what I typically do, right? When I make some type of maybe a political, right, or some type of social stance in some of the videos, and I place my beats, right, on those videos. So this is one example right here, right? Now this video was about the Mississippi African American railroad workers, right? Right. Those guys, those some hard working guys back then. I mean, those were some dedicated black men, right? And I'm so proud of them, you know what I'm saying? And all the stuff in the culture they had when they did their singing, lining those tracks. I mean, it's some wonderful stuff. And this is just a song that or beat or instrumental that I created to pay homage to those guys to somewhat, and to show the you know what they had to go through in that heat, and how they just kept being motivated, right, and to do that type of work, right? And they had pride. They had pride, and they had those songs down pat. And this was just something that I created to show people that culture and to give tribute to them as well. So check it out. Yes. Free drum kits start Tuesday. Yes, it's official. Now, all you have to do to get your free drum kits is email me at audiolithicmac@gmail.com. That's all you have to do. Now, I'm accepting emails starting right now. I'm accepting emails right now. So you email me, and on Saturday and Sunday, I will be issuing and emailing you back those drum kits. So I'm giving everyone a period of time to go ahead and start sending the emails, and I'm going to respond to them accordingly. Now, Saturday and Sunday, I will be sending those emails back to you with those drum kits. So just stay tuned. Now, between now and Friday, right? Now and Friday, go ahead and email me, and in your email, just say, give me free drums. That's all you need to do. Give me free drums. That's all your response has to be, and I will send you those drums. Audiolithic Mac. And remember, the email is audiolithicmac@gmail.com. Now, don't hesitate. Go ahead. Get some free drums for yourself.